The news.
Hey, it's Tia.
And Shane.
Like for jazz.
Like for jazz.
Before we get into today's news, we're gonna play a game team. You wanna play a game? Today's game is called Sweaty Palms. It's where throughout the news video, I play clips from a Reddit feed called Don't Look Down, and you try not to get sweaty palms. Start with this bad boy. Oh, it makes me, I'm not good with heights. Before we get into today's news, I wanted to know your opinion on the new CrossFit video standards. Over the last few days, CrossFit have released video standards more aimed at CrossFit health. After watching the burpee one, it's kind of how most of us look when we've done a lot of them. This right here is Yoga Puppies, Jasmine's calendar. Today, whilst you're watching this vlog, it marks 45 days until the start of the CrossFit Open.
Anyhow.
And 10 days until the start of Wodapalooza Miami, the second sanctioned event. Pretty crazy, time just flies. Did Christmas just happen or what? New year, new me. Saw a tub of Nutella that is the biggest tub of Nutella they've started selling in Costco. Gonna buy it. £7 tubs of Nutella. £7. What is going on out there? Might be the fire engines. They heard the news. They knew it's gonna be hot. Anyway, not going to cover the Open too much just because it is still quite far away. I know the conditioning on team training has been ramping up quite significantly over the last couple of weeks, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are doing the same. Just ending up as a mess. One thing though that I did want to pick up about the Open is, have you guys been practicing your handstands? Over the last couple of days, we've had a post from CrossFit saying handstands, handstand walking and pressing to the handstand are critical exercises to develop your athletic potential and essential components to becoming CrossFit. If I've learned anything of doing the Open over the last 2 years, 16, 17, 18, 3 years, things like this mean that we'll probably see them. And we all know how handstand walks went for me last year. Anyway, yesterday I actually tried the regional ramp. You'll see the full vlog of that soon, but it was not good. Anyway, moving away from the Open and to the second sanctioned event of the year that is just about to happen, the Wodapalooza, we are seeing some insane athletes throw down on the floor there. Check this. The athlete roster includes Alex Anderson, E. Schursch, part of this team, Travis Mayer, Noah Olsen, who was throwing a lot of tin around yesterday, 340 pounds for a hang clean and jerk.
There you go, Noah.
The one thing I got from that video was the guy in the background. Sounds like he's singing Who Let the Dogs Out.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Also, we're going to be seeing Sarah Sigmund's daughter, Carrie Pierce. Carrie Pierce put out a photo on Instagram the other day, and I was like, damn, look at those arms. Now look at your own. Do you feel bad yet? I do. Patrick Vallner, the second fittest man on earth for 2018, who recently has actually been having a bit of banter with Make WODs Great Again. Obviously someone from his family or his crew gave Make WODs Great Again a photo of him when he was a child, and underneath in the photo he's like, how the f*** did you get this? Yeah, a little bit strange, but we will be seeing Rich Froning for the first time of this season, as he is in the elite team of 4 category with CrossFit Mayhem Freedom. And then also, if that doesn't excite you enough, we are seeing Tia Claire Toomey for the first time of the 2019 season. We still have no rulebook.
Then again, that's none of my business.
You know, a lot of people were sad about seeing regionals go, but when you see the caliber of athletes that are turning up to the Dubai Fitness Championships, now the Wodapalooza, us as adult PE fans, we love this. Anyway, back on with the Sweaty Palms game. Changing a light bulb on top of a 2,000-foot mast whilst the clouds are below you. Oh, gives me shaky legs. Oh. One of the best things about Reddit is the comments underneath. I don't think I'm physically fit enough for that job. My arms would give up halfway. Someone asked why. And it's so planes don't run into the mast. What I want to know is who signs up for that job? Who goes, yeah, you know what, actually, yeah, that mast. I want to change the light bulb. Speaking of content, over the last couple of days, we've seen the man himself, Josh Bridges, release his first YouTube video. Pay any attention to the YouTube video itself, it's outshone every single one of my YouTube videos by at least 4 times as much in his first try. Guy's just taken over YouTube. Love it, deserves it. And also over the last couple of weeks we've seen the first 3 episodes of Tia Claire Toomey's Just Getting Started, so I'll link both of their channels down below.
Rest days, like they would ask us like, what do you do on your rest days? And we'd be like, oh, we Netflix and chill.
Are you sweating yet? I hope my kid's that brave. Are those the Nano 11s? But speaking of content, we are seeing another Road to the Games series. Marz Media took to Instagram, saying the next project on deck features 2-time Fittest on Earth Tia Claire Toomey at the Wodapalooza. Any guesses which male and which female will be featured in episode 2? On the hashtag Fittest on Earth, hashtag series. If you follow their stories closely, they were hanging out with, obviously, Matt Fraser, as well as Tia. Whilst they're with Matt Fraser, I think it's kind of like an induction to his house. He made Marz and Heba do the workout acid bath from the Dubai CrossFit Championships, and this is what happened.
Alright, we got the whole crew in here. Heba and Marz are doing acid bath from Dubai, event 6. My time was 4:57. We're gonna see what they get. It's setting in. Marz, it gets more painful when you're done, doesn't it?
Fucking legs, man.
Yeah. They're puffing up.
We should get a measurement now. They're getting really swollen.
Also speaking about Fraser, he did a Q&A on his Instagram stories. Recently I think he's been a lot more interactive on his Instagram, and it's bringing out his personality. It's great. What I learned from the Q&A is that he hates curry. Who'd have thought it? And if he had to redo his life and pick a different passion, he would have done MMA. And if you want to know what his favourite song to listen to is when he's working out,
Who knows? I might wind up on the cover of a Rolling Stone.
don't know how many of you expected that, but that's what it is. Speaking of music, I saw this photo of Patrick Valner, and there's only one song that came to my head. Can you guess it? Yeah, I just sang that completely with no music. I just put the music over the top. Here's the footage of me being really awkward. And granted, this guy gets a PR clean, but part of me says you probably shouldn't have done it. And granted, he's probably 15 and he's clean in 2:25, but part of me wishes he never filmed it.
Let's go. Get it on!
So much hype, and look at him afterwards, loving it. He knows he's the man. 2:25 at school, you would have been a boss. Talking of boss, thought this was pretty boss. Team, if you do try that, please send me the video. If you nail it, I really want to put it on the vlog. I thought this meme was hilarious. And Sarah Sigma's daughter puts up this photo where she looks like a scientist. The one thing I just couldn't get away from the photo is thinking, like, if you just jacked up the complex there, you know, food going everywhere. We're in the hustle room right now, within my dad's house. Something that really blew Jazz's and myself's mind is that Tia and Shane, on their Instagram the other day, were wearing our stuff. We sent them some stuff like a couple of months ago, and we chat back and forth and whatever, but sometimes you just don't expect it. She is the champ. And for some of you guys that have bought the merch over the last couple of drops, you are twinning.
Where are we going?
Thought your day at work was bad? Try being a scaffolder. Oh, everything about that is wrong. Oh. Health and safety in the UK would definitely not accept that. Is he standing on just a couple of poles? They're not even screwed in. And that helmet's gonna do a load of good. And then to finish off today's video, found this news article. Man dies of boredom after chance meeting with vegan who does CrossFit. A Rochdale man has died being placed near a group of gym buddies at a Christmas party. He was rushed to hospital after a chance meeting with Gymnasium. Yep. A noted vegan nutritionalist and CrossFit enthusiast at a bar. He was ordering a real ale and roast beef dinner when he was stopped by Jim and given a 2-hour lecture on how plant-based diets can still build muscle mass, be good for the environment, and give you the energy to win the Combalt Enduro 500 swimmer climber Mara CrossFitathon. Unfortunately, Horace's body was said to start to fade away when he was told that the group was entering a 60-hour endurance breath holding competition. It was called Buns, Barbells and Bros. Yeah, he just, after that, apparently he just went downhill. He was given a kale shake, revived him for a couple of seconds until he actually tasted it. Anyway, on that note, we are going to end today's video. All links will be down below. If you have enjoyed it, as always, smash that like button. If you kind of like the inclusion of the Reddit bit, do let me know down below, because I might just find random stuff to put in between news segments. On every video, give you a challenge. Yay, you said you don't come here for fun. And on that note, smash that like button and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh, hold on. What was the standards again? Oh, CrossFit. Yes, that was my hip.